So I'm working on the satellite yesterday, and after all the carb swap and the fuel pump, it seemed like everything just went bad. Like some days you just have bad days. Everything just snowballs. So I go turn on the headlights. The dash lights quit working. Suddenly I don't have tail lights when the headlights are on. But if I wiggle the switch, I can get the tail lights to work. It's like, really? So I took that switch apart in that other video that I made. And actually, I pulled the one out of the other Roadrunner. And, you know, I swapped the switches. I took one apart, totally cleaned it, put it back together. And, you know, it still didn't fix anything. So I'm like, oh man, you know, this thing has so much electrical problems now. You know, all I did was take that cluster out. I've never had that problem happen before. I opened up the glove box because that's where the fuse panel is, with the whole whopping 5 fuses that are in it. You know, you look at the fuses and you're like, oh, nothing's blowed, so it can't be a fuse. But that's what it was. It wasn't blown, but the end was loose. So when I pulled it out, it just fell apart and broke. Popped a new fuse in, everything's back to normal. If these fuses look good, they still might not be good. I don't know if that was, you know, these things corrode easy. I don't know what the deal was. This is actually this is a new fuse. The other one, you know, when I pulled it out, it broke, and I pulled the end off, and then I kind of got mad because I've been messing with that thing for hours trying to figure out what the problem was. Like, you know, I pulled that switch out from behind the dash, and that was a freaking nightmare. Getting those screws back into place. You know, it's tight in there, how everything is. You got these braces and everything. You know, I was like, oh, you know, the dimmer switch is bad. So, you know, I pulled out the dimmer switch from that Roadrunner, which I think this one probably is bad. It's not even turning. The wheel turns, but nothing else. When you're working on this stuff, just check the fuses first. That would have saved me so much trouble if I'd have just pulled all the fuses out and put new fuses in it. But just because I looked at them and they looked like they were good, it didn't mean that they were actually good. Everything seems normal on the car. That turn signal switch, I think I think that's bad, or it's going bad. The left side won't blink, but I mean, it could be I had the same problem here on the Valiant. So I forget which side it was. One side would blink, the other side wouldn't blink. What it was is the marker light wasn't getting good enough ground. It wouldn't flash. Like, it would light up, but it wouldn't do anything else. And I think that's probably what's going on with that car. It's raining right now, so I don't want to go out there and mess with it. It is in the carport now, but anytime I go outside, Mabel wants to come outside too. And I don't feel like dealing with her in the rain. Thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.